A reminder, if you're eating or drinking in the gymnasium, there are waste baskets placed at the exits. Please pick up after yourselves. The next varsity boys game is this Thursday, March 5th at the Berry Auditorium. Semi-finals of the Division III state tournament. They play number 4 Enosburg Hornets. Game time is 6:30. The varsity girls, the winner of this playdown game, will play in the quarterfinals of the Division IV state tournament on Friday, March 6th at number 1 West Rutland. Game time 7 p.m. The VPA and Hazen Wildcat Basketball would like to welcome you to today's Division IV playdown game between the number 9 seeded 6 and 13 Raptors of Rivendell. Coached by Dennis Fitzgerald and assisted by Tim Goodwin. And the number 8 seeded 8-12 Wildcats of Hazen, coached by Tim Whitney and assisted by Noel Casper. The officials for tonight's contest are Chase Ackerman, Clyde Cook, and Ed Clodfelder. The starting lineup for the Rivendell Raptors. Junior, guard number 1, Adele Tilden. Junior, guard number 5, Cora Day. Freshman, guard number 10, Riley Butler. Sophomore, guard number 15, Alex McFate. And sophomore guard number 23, Kylie Taylor. And now for your Wildcats. Senior guard number 3, Zoe Hazel. Junior guard number 5, Macy Moeller. Junior guard number 12, Natalie Jeffrey. Junior guard number 13, Harley Papano. And junior forward number 25, Allie Gallery. Before we have this sing of the national anthem, let's remember good sportsmanship. Everybody came here tonight to cheer for a team. Please keep it at that. Please stand and remove your hat. The national anthem will be sung by members of Hazen Select Chorus.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. The glorious river, the most thirsty in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Wildcat Den for the final broadcast of the regular season, folks, as tonight your Hazen Lady Cats take on the visiting Rivendell Raptors in the first round of the Division IV girls playoffs. So, excuse me. So, tonight should be some good action tonight, Griff.
Definitely. A lot of things going on here. First of all, We were pleasantly surprised with how the brackets shook out. We did not think we were going to get a home playoff game here for the girls.
No, we did not.
But they pulled it out in the last few games. Really turned their whole season around with some tough work. And now here we are back in the gym.
They did. We did. And as you notice, Griff, they pulled up their whole JV team.
Yeah, you can check out over here. A JV team that went, I think, what, 17-3 or whatever it
Or
is.
18-2, something like that.
Had an amazing year, and the whole squad is up here.
Well
For
deserved.
the playoffs, yes, definitely.
That jump ball is... They're jumping it again, I think. They'll jump it again, Griff. Why not? Griff, you know, I'm surprised how many times we've seen that this season. A jump ball go out of bounds and have to re-jump it.
First time I've ever seen it, and then we've seen it about 3 times this year.
It's over to Day. Day to McFate. McFate with it. Oh, she goes over to Tilden. Tilden over to McFate, and McFate gets on the board very early, Griff. Oh, Zoe Hislop, look at that.
Beautiful pass.
Is that Tom Brady or Zoe Hislop? But it was stolen away by the Raptors. Day McFate brings it up. McFate keeps it. McFate goes to Day. Day with it. Day over to McFate. McFate inside to Tilden. And it's around the rim and good. Adele Tilden scores her first basket of the night. Natalie Gabbery leads Macy Moeller, who is wide open. Takes it into the paint, no good. Rebound down Natalie Jeffrey. She goes back to Macy Moeller. Moeller misses that one. Could have been fouled on both tries there, Griff.
Yeah, she definitely was feeling the pressure of the defense.
Nice lead pass up there by Rivendell, but it's knocked out of bounds, so Hazen is going to get it back, and that's the way we like to see the ball go.
I think Hazen has been surprised that Rivendell's using a press here. Might not be quite ready for it.
They have.
And they're aggressive in it, too.
They are very aggressive. Oh, stolen away by Alex McFate, and then stolen by Gabbery. Gabbery isn't afraid of it, I tell you that. Thrown out of bounds, Rivendell gets it back. Lily Bailey is going to come in early for Macy Moeller. So Lily Bailey will act as the 6th man tonight, or as I should say, 6th lady. Griff, I wonder, you know, I never figured that out, Griff. Is it still called the 6th man even if it's a girls' game?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, Griff. Alexis McFate blocks Allie Gabbery. That is something you don't see every day.
Yeah, it looks like this McFate player for Rivendell has a little bit of height. It's going to be an interesting fight down below the basket between her and Allie.
Oh, yes. Gabbery's going to take a tour right now, though. And she travels. As you see, a pretty packed house tonight, Griff.
Yeah.
Rivendell's 2+ hours away, all the way in New Hampshire, so. That is up to Tilden. Oh, Tilden gets fouled. That foul is on Lily Bailey, her first for the Lady Cats. Griff, look at this. We got Lincoln Mitchett over there, Isaiah Baker, a little shopper. That 3 is all banked in by Alex McFate. Griff, I can tell that she's kind of one of the main sources of offense and defense for this team.
That's true, yep.
McFate with it. Ooh, a carry called, Griff.
Man, you know, we're talking about things that we haven't seen a lot of, but we've seen this year. Bank shot 3-pointers and carry calls.
Yes.
So here we are.
We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. HCTV is moving to channel 1080 on your cable dial. Don't forget to switch to channel 1080 by May 2020 when the change becomes permanent. But yeah, Griff, we saw a lot of bank-in threes, a lot of carry calls.
Yeah, it's been an interesting season.
It very much has. I'll never forget that Danville game here, Griff. That was pretty wild.
Yeah.
And while I know it may not be the best thing to be proud of, but Isaiah Baker could say he got his first career technical under his belt. But at least you could say, hey, something funny that happened to me, and it's a funny story you can share one day. About the time Isaiah Baker got a technical foul. Oh, stolen by McFate. Griff, some sloppy passing early.
Yeah, they need to really refocus. Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh, Griffin, Cora Day hits a 3.
Try and get rid of this press.
Lead pass up to Natalie Jeffrey. She ain't afraid of contact in there. She ain't afraid to take it right in there. This time doesn't work out. That's up to Taylor. Ooh, Taylor. Jeffrey hits the floor and it's a jump ball. And White's gonna get it, Griff. I love the hustle by Natalie Jeffrey.
Oh, she's always ready.
I don't know if you were able to tune in last Thursday, Griff, but I said why I gave Natalie the player of the game is because she hustles off the ball. She gets rebounds, she gets steals, she scores, she does so many things well for the Hazen Lady Cats.
Here she is.
Oh, rebound down by Bailey off the missed 3 by Jeffrey, then Gabourey gets it. Gabourey floats it up, good for 2. Griff, I forgot to write Allie's name down. Oh, Griff, who hit that?
I want to say that was number 23 for Rivendell. And that was Allie.
Yep.
Back and forth game, layup for layup.
It is. Griff, I told you I forgot to write Allie's name down, so that's why I was a little preoccupied. I was like, I can't believe I forgot to write down Allie's name. Now Hazen's packing on the defense. So Alexis Christensen comes in for Harley Papineau. It's into Hislop. Hislop over to Christensen. She's gonna try a 3. That's no good. Rebound down by Day. Day takes it up out to McFate. McFate goes over to Taylor. Oh, Taylor inside back to McFate. Griff, Alex McFate has 7 points. I keep wanting to say Alexis.
Pretty impressive backdoor cut. Good communication by Rivendell.
And Natalie Jeffrey loses it out of bounds, so Rivendell's going to get it back. But Griff, yeah, very long haul for Rivendell. They're all the way in New Hampshire. Just over the Rouse's Point Bridge. Maybe not Rouse's Point, but just over the bridge into New Hampshire. That's over to Tilden. Tilden through the contact. Out to Butler, Twine Tickler. Griff.
Rivendell's jump shooting has just been off the charts.
Wow-wee. Griffin, they're a 9 seed.
Amazing play by Alexis Christensen there. That was awesome.
It's okay. Natalie Jeffrey's going to get the job done. Little kiss off the glass. That's all it takes, Griff. Little kiss. Oh, Griffin, here comes Caitlin Davison. Everybody's long-awaited varsity debut. We got a... Caitlin Davison comes in for Zoe Hislop. Macy Muller in for Natalie Jeffrey. And Harley Papineau in for Lily Bailey. So Griff, the long-awaited debut of Caitlin Davison, and here she is.
Yeah, Caitlin Davison tore it up all season on the JV team, and here she is as an 8th grader.
I think she was averaging over 30 points a game, actually, Griff. If I'm being honest with you. I think I heard some crazy stat like that. That's how good she did on JV. And there you go, Griff, not afraid of the action immediately coming into the game. Caitlin Davison. The foul on Cora Day, her first. But yes, as Griff mentioned, Caitlin Davison, the 8th grader at the line. Ooh, free throw up and no good. Just a little too much power on that one. It's all right, she's nervous. She'll work it out. And she does, hits it. Griff, I tell you, this is like my first ever varsity baseball at bat. I tell you, I was nervous. Ooh, foul on the floor. Thought there could have been a travel call there too. (16-7) lead for the Rivendell Raptors. That's into Day. Day to McFate. McFate inside to Tilden. Tilden almost loses it. It's back out to McFate. McFate keeps it. McFate goes to Taylor. Oh, and Caleb Davison, another thing she did very well, Griff, is steal the ball.
Yeah. It was easy for her to get points in the JV games. She would steal the ball and run down for an easy layup. And she's seems like she's going to be able to do that here on the varsity team too.
But maybe sometimes it won't always be an easy layup, but
Yeah.
she'll be able to take it coast to coast. Macy Moeller tried to find Caitlin Davison, couldn't get her. But yeah, Griff, it was just a pretty crazy statistic here that Caitlin Davison was averaging like 30 points a game on JV. That is insane, Griff.
For an 8th grader, yeah, it's pretty impressive.
I think that's wild just for anybody. Oh, look at that, Griff. Almost steals it right there.
Yep, tipped pass.
Tipped away to Moeller getting the steal, but then Moeller threw it away. McFate goes up for the layup, got it. Alex McFate has been tearing up the Wildcats on the interior tonight. It's over to Davison. Ooh, Davison, that is a heck of a find. There is few people that would ever attempt that pass. Oh, Macy Moeller gets it to go. Griff, I didn't even think Drew Brees would attempt that pass. If he sees his wide receiver in the coverage like that, he ain't throwing the football. Oh, Butler shot no good. Griff, I think that might be the first jump shot missed by the Rivendell Raptors tonight.
Yeah, hopefully for our sake that they cool down a little bit
Yeah.
on the shots there.
We got to find a way to stop them inside, too. It seems like when they get in the paint, they're finishing at the rim. So Natalie Jeffrey in for Macy Moeller, Ali Gabory in for Lily Bailey. You see, Tim Whitney has a lot of subs to work with now.
Yeah.
So he can go in and out on the bench as he pleases. Stolen by, would that be a steal for,
I think for Natalie. Team
are you
effort.
sure? I thought it hit Ali and then Caitlin picked it up.
Okay, maybe.
Oh, Alexis Christensen from downtown. You betcha. That's one I don't say very often, Griff. You betcha.
You betcha.
Look at this. Caitlin's so fast, right there to stop the fast break. And look at that, Griff. Not afraid to be aggressive on the defensive end. That's exactly what you like to see, especially from an 8th grader.
Yeah, she fits in really well with this varsity team, trying to be aggressive on defense, create turnovers, get easy layups. That's kind of been the bread and butter for this Hazen varsity team the whole time,
It has.
so she slots right in.
You know, Griff, I think during the season when she was on JV, I think you could have called Natalie Jeffrey the varsity version of her. At least on the defensive end. By the way, Gabory gets fouled, so she's going to head to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, great steal and pass inside by Natalie.
Foul is on Alex McFate, her first for the Rivendell Raptors. And Gabory hits the first free throw. So Griff, you know, as I was mentioning last game, I said that is something we have seen huge improvement from Ali Gabory is her shooting at the foul line.
Yep. Have to agree.
Something she struggled with at the beginning of the year, but she's got better late in the season, which is fantastic. Because free throws can win you a game or they can lose you a game. Foul on Ali Gabory, her second. Olivia Davison is going to come in for Ali Gabory for the Lady Cats. 18-14 lead for the Rivendell Raptors. Oh, stolen away by Alexis Christensen. Christensen threw the contact off the glass, no good. Rebound down by Day. Oh, Day almost lost it in the corner. Good D there by Christensen. Inside goes McFay. Oh, stolen by Papineau. It's up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey into Davison. Caitlin Davison gets her first varsity field goal. Can't say first varsity point, but I could say first varsity field goal.
That's right.
Look at the good D by Natalie Jeffrey. Oh, and a rebound by Caitlin Davison. Davison stops, goes out to Papineau. Papineau wide open from downtown. Not quite a you betcha. Almost. That was an almost you betcha. Oh, that was good D by Caitlin Davison and Alexis Christensen. But Cora Day picks up the basket anyways. So at the end of the first, it's a 2016 lead for the Rivendell Raptors. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Griff, action-packed in the first half. You know, we saw Rivendell get out on a fairly big run to start the game, but then the Lady Cats battled back.
Yeah, definitely. Hazen came out of the gates a little confused with the press from Rivendell, and that translated into a lot of points right off the bat for Rivendell, and Hazen dug themselves a hole, but they've definitely battled back. Rivendell is... One thing interesting, James, is that this season we've noticed with the Hazen girls, they have a pretty short bench most of the time, but with their decision to call up the whole JV squad, they've got a lot of players they can go to in these press-on-press matchups where everybody's running around a lot and going to get tired, whereas Rivendell has a team of only, I believe, eight players. So Rivendell is kind of finding themselves in the hole that Hazen usually finds himself in. And,
except in this case, Hazen has 9 subs on the bench.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see if, the first quarter, that doesn't really come into play, but maybe by the end of the game, the fatigue factor will start to come into play.
As it's a 14-lady team for the Lady Cats. 14 players on the squad for playoffs. I think it was a good move by Tim Whitney.
I think it's a great move. Really awesome to see some of these players get some varsity experience.
Especially Caitlin.
Definitely Caitlin, yeah. But there are a lot of players on that JV team that are capable of getting some minutes.
Oh, baby, Zoe Hislop. You betcha. Wow. Zoe Hislop, Griff, that's not something you see every day.
That was a great shot. And then I think maybe while you were looking at your scoreboard, Natalie Jeffrey came out of nowhere to steal the ball.
Yeah, I thought they called it a kick at first.
Yeah.
Kick on Rivendell?
She stole it, passed it to a teammate, but the Rivendell player kicked it. It's another big shot.
Oh, and Harley Papineau with a 3, Griff. They are just coming as fast as I can, as fast as I can see, apparently. I don't know if that makes any sense, but. Oh, stolen by Zoe Hislop. And a good find up to Natalie Jeffrey. That looked like Russell Wilson to DK Metcalf. And you see, Griff, and I watch probably about the least amount of football out of every sport. Actually, that's not true. I don't watch a lot of hockey. Jeffrey at the line for 2. And she hits the first. So, Griff, you won't hear me making many hockey references.
Yeah.
Actually, I go to a few hockey games a year in person, but so I don't know it well enough to make any references to hockey.
Yeah, I hope I don't have to make any Matthew Barnaby comparisons.
I don't even know what that is, so.
Matthew Barnaby was, I'll tell you in a little bit. See what happens in this play here.
I think I've heard the name Barnaby before, but I don't exactly know.
He was a hockey player who's known for getting into a lot of fights.
Oh. Well, yes, let's hope we never have to mention anything about Matthew Barnaby. That's over to Jeffrey. Jeffrey back to Hislop. Hislop to Jeffrey. Ooh, Jeffrey, that's a beautiful pump fake. Jump shot up, no good. Caitlin Davison in, trying to go for the rebound. Look at the hands by the referee. Just pulled it right into the chest. Nice catch. Knocked out of bounds by Rivendell, so Hazen's going to get it back. Papineau to inbound. Papineau inbounds to Zoe Hislop. Why not again? That one's no good, though. Oh, that's great D by Zoe Hislop. Kylie Taylor gets called for the travel. As you saw, Zoe get back on defense and stop that potential fast break.
Yeah, tough to get back in time to set her feet, make a good defensive play.
Macy Moeller in for Olivia Davison. It's over to Papineau. 3 up again, no good. So Hazen started out shooting the 3 ball very well. Slowed down, cooled down a little bit now. You know, Griff, I think you can always give Dennis and Jay LaCour's mom Fan of the Year because she's always the one over there you hear cheering defense and let's go Hazen and stuff like that. So you could always give her Fan of the Year. 3 up and no good by Zoe Hislop.
I agree.
I mean, she was like that when Dennis and Jay were playing, and I mean, it's just good to see that same spirit for the Hazen Lady Cats. Foul on Natalie Jeffrey. Her second. Allie Gabourey comes in for Natalie Jeffrey. Oh, almost stolen by Moeller. And it is stolen by Hislop. Look at that, Zoe got hacked inside. That was a good take to just not worry about the contact and just try and get to the hoop.
Yep.
As Riley Butler checks in for Elizabeth Noyes for the Rivendell Raptors. Zoe Hislop with a good roll, couldn't find her. It's into Moeller. Moeller over to Davison. Davison to Papineau. For 3, you betcha! That just rolls off the tongue, Griff. I like saying you betcha.
Right. Looks like it was a long 2. Looks like she might have had a foot on the line, if I'm correct.
Oh, you are correct, Griff. My bad. I thought the Griff put up the Griff. I thought the ref put up the.
Oh, wow.
Thought the ref put his hands in the air, signaling a 3-pointer. You know, Griff, do you think Hazen's so good at the odd because their floor and court kind of resembles the odd?
I don't know. Man, Kaylin Davison getting taken out of the game. That's
Good minutes by her.
Quality minutes.
Yes. Alexis Christensen, I believe, comes in for her.
Yep.
Christensen brings it up. It's over to Hislop. Hislop, nice bounce pass inside to Gabourey, who's going to go to work inside, doesn't get it. Gets a rebound, goes up again and gets fouled. You see, that's one thing we noticed with Allie Gabourey. She misses. She's normally bigger and stronger than a lot of the opponents she has to guard inside, so she's right there for the rebound to go right up and either get the finish or the foul, get the finish and the foul, or get the foul, or just get the finish.
She is very strong. Number 1, what is the name of number 1 for Rivendell?
Adele Tilden.
It's an interesting battle between them because she's got height and a lot of quickness.
It is.
And Allie's got a lot of quickness, but more in the strength department.
Yes.
And so it'll be interesting to see how this game unravels with them.
Oh man, that was a heck of a shot. That looked like Dwayne Wade going behind the backboard. Griff, I can just pull out these references all day long. Travel call on Riley Butler. This is fantastic defense by Zoe Hislop. Give her the D4 Vermont Girls Defensive Player of the Year award.
Yeah, a couple of great defensive plays on those fast breaks. Those are some of the hardest plays to defend.
They are. Right idea by Alexis Christensen on the cut by Macy Moeller. They fight for it, and the Hazen Lady Cats come up with it. That was a great, very good defense by Macy Moeller. Way to be aggressive. See Tim Whitney having a nice word over here with Alexis Christensen. Good to see them both smiling.
Yeah, it wasn't on camera, but as soon as she came over, she got a big high five. So it looks like we've got a timeout.
Yep. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. HCTV is moving to channel 1080 on your cable dial. Don't forget to switch to channel 1080 by May 2020 when the change becomes permanent. So we've seen a pretty evenly matched game so far, more so in the second quarter, I would say.
Well, yeah, Hazen has definitely come out. Those couple of 3-pointers were huge.
They were.
One thing Hazen's got to worry about is foul trouble in this early stage of the game. Allie's got 2. I think Natalie's got 2.
Yep.
But
Both have 2 apiece.
that is another thing that is kind of remedied by them bringing up, Caitlin Davison and the rest of the JV squad, is that if, clearly you don't want Allie or Natalie to foul out. They're a couple of your greatest players, but if they do, we're never going to go into a 4-on-5 situation with this lineup.
Hislop at the line for a 1-on-1. She cans her first. Griff, Zoe Hislop, early player of the game contender.
Definitely. Big three-pointer, lots of good defense.
2 big free throws.
2 clutch free throws.
Oh, look at that good read. Griff, if Alexis had caught that ball, I was ready to make another football reference.
Well, it was a good deflection by, I didn't see who it was, but a Hazen player. It looked like got a fingertip on it.
Griff, if we see an interception, I'll make another football reference. Or something like that. Got to bring some fire to the last broadcast. Oh, and a 3 is good by Cora Day. She's up to 8, Griff. Griff, we've seen McFate kind of cool down for the Rivendell Raptors.
Yeah, the whole team's kind of cooled down a little bit.
They have, except for that 3 just barely by Cora Day. They had gone, I think, over 4 minutes without a basket.
The way that they were shooting earlier in the game, there was a lot of, a long ways to cool down. But
There was. It seemed like they were making every single jump shot.
yeah.
Ooh, first free throw good by Alexis Christensen off the 1-on-1. And they're both good. Good old twine tickler there by Alexis Christensen. Somebody should put that on a t-shirt. Tickle the twine. That's over to Gray. Gray takes it inside. Oh, tried to go for a reverse, didn't get it. Gets a rebound out to, Adele Tilden. Oh, and it's off Adele Tilden out of bounds, so the Hazen Lady Cats are going to get it back. See Gabourey helping her up there.
Yeah, good sportsmanship.
I bet Allie probably could have picked her up one hand. Allie's very strong. Oh, stolen by Cora Day. She's going to go right to the rim, get it off the glass. Cora Day will be the first Rivendell Raptor to enter double figures. So Christensen and a late pass, but Hislop right there to clean up the mess. Oh, Gabourey, nice move. Couldn't get it to go off the glass, but Christensen does. I love the good hustle rebounding by the Lady Cats tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, Griff, there was almost my football reference. Oh, McFate. Oh, she gets a foul called. So we see Caitlin Davison getting ready to check back in. First free throw by Alex McFate is good. Caitlin Davison in for Alexis Christensen. Lily Bailey in for Allie Gabourey, who just picked up her 3rd foul. Griff, one thing you do notice, though, is McFate does have really good form.
Oh yeah, this team knows how to shoot.
Yes. Oh, Griff, I'm surprised Caitlin didn't get teed up right there, honestly.
I didn't hear it.
Said the S word, Griff. With the ref about a foot away. Got lucky. Oh, stolen away by Zoe Hislop. Then over to Caitlin Davison, who goes back to Hislop. Back to Papineau. Papineau over to Davison. She'll try a 3. You know it. Caitlin Davison from downtown tickles the twine. She's got 6. Oh, it's stolen by Papineau. Right into the contact, no good. Papineau's had a pretty good game tonight as well, Griff.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at the hustle by Macy Moeller to get back and stop that. Oh, and a traveling violation called on Riley Butler. Just kind of fell on the ground.
Yeah, that was kind of a play where You know, it seems like most of the time of that play, 2 players go to the ground trying to fight for the ball.
Yep.
It seemed like she was expecting that to happen, but she was the only one fighting for the ball with herself, so it's a foul, or it's travel.
Natalie Jeffrey checks in for Macy Moeller. Oh, that's into Jeffrey. Jeffrey, that's a good play because she was able to create some space with that. Over to Papineau, almost loses it. Ooh, Papineau, risky pass inside to Bailey. But if anybody can make those risky passes go through, it's Harley Papineau.
Yeah, she's really good at those inlet passes.
She is. I think, though, Griff, if I was her, I'd throw him on the ground a little bit more. Maybe throw a bounce pass inside. A little easier for the bigs to handle, harder to steal. Ooh, they almost lose it. Gray with it. Gray goes out to Day. Day to Gray. Gray for 3. Day and Gray rhyme, so let's see if Day and Gray keep rotating the ball back and forth. It's over to Lily Bailey. Lily Bailey, one dribble up off the glass, couldn't get it.
Man, that was almost an extremely good play.
I'll bring one out of John Lucier's playbook. Did everything but go in. Oh, same with that one, Griff. Thank John Lucier for that one, folks.
Good D by Caitlin, get back.
Oh, Griff, look at this. We got Lily Castle coming in. She played a great game last game as well for these Lady Cats. And that's one thing I mentioned on the stream as well, Griffith, that I agree with you on, is that I think Lily plays a little bit better on varsity than she does on JV.
Yeah, it's interesting.
As Lily Castle in for Natalie Jeffrey and Alexis Christensen in for Lily Bailey. That's over to Hislop. And a travel call on Alexis Christensen. Gray to inbound. She goes to, or Day to Gray. Good D by Alexis Christensen, couldn't get it. That's up to Tilden. Did he just say white 15, Griff?
That's what it sounded like, but I guess he said 13.
Oh, okay.
Which is Harley.
Yep, so she picks up her first. Because I was going to say, we do have a 15, but she's currently on the bench. Tilden hits the first free throw. Griff, as you see, she's a lefty.
She's a great shooter. That one came up short.
Oh, that's into Lily Castle. She's up, almost fouled. Can we call Alexis Christensen the mailman tonight? Mail girl? I don't want to steal Macy's nickname, but...
Yeah, Alexis has had a couple of these opportunistic rebound opportunities on the far side of the basket, converting them into easy layups.
There you see Tyler Revard over there persuading the referee into calling it for the Lady Cats. Back to Davison. Davison, oh, leads Hislop too far out of bounds. Great idea, though, by Caitlin Davison. Butler to inbound. Butler into McFate. McFate out to Tilden. Tilden to Gray. Gray over to McFate. Oh, Griff, I did not think that one went in.
That's just really, really good ball movement. That's tough to guard.
It is. Griff, I thought that shot just kind of hit off the rim and went down for a rebound, but it squeaked in. So Alexis Christensen's going to head to the line for 2. First one up and good.
Because we're in the double bonus now.
We are.
30 seconds left if you're the Rivendell coach. You're not thrilled with a foul in the backcourt with only 30 seconds left in the double bonus.
Uh-huh. Ooh, Christensen does get the roll. So Griff, she is the first Lady Cat in double figures. She's got 11. Good night for Alexis Christensen. Griff, she's a player of the game contender right now as well. Oh, that's into McFate. That's a tough pass. Ooh, that was over to Taylor and couldn't get it. It's into Hislop. Hislop to Davison. Davison back to Hislop. Christensen rolls right around. She's open for a three. You got it. Count that basket. Tickled the twine. Have yourself a night, Alexis Christensen. Oh my gosh, Griff. Kylie Taylor from Stephen Curry range knocks that one down at the buzzer. At halftime, folks, it's a 41-35 lead for the Hazen Lady Cats. We'll be back with all your action from the second half.
HCTV, channel 16 on your cable dial is changing to channel 1080. Switch over now, as the change will go into effect by May 2020.
Welcome back, folks. We are here with all the action for the Lady Cats from the second half. They are just finishing up talking it over before the second half starts. So, Griff, like I said, very much back and forth first half, but a very good first half for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, definitely. They started out at a 0-7 deficit, and kind of even got worse from there. They were down by 10 at one point in the first, and have really rallied back. But Rivendell's shooting at the end of the second quarter, especially that big three-pointer from half court as the buzzer rang, have kept them in it. Despite, I guess I would say, in my unbiased opinion here, that Hazen's kind of had the better of them since about halfway through the first.
They have.
But Rivendell staying in it.
They have. I mean, they have not made things any easier on the Lady Cats tonight.
No, for sure. There you have a lot of clutch shooting. A lot of players that are capable of shooting. And they play a lot of really good offense. Good ball movement, good moving without the ball.
So, Griff, I found out before the break, or during the break, that Rivendell has kids from Vermont and New Hampshire.
Wow.
The school is in New Hampshire.
Yep.
Just barely, though. Oh, Griff, they got new pom-poms over there. Lily Bailey misses the layout. That's taken up by McFate. Where'd they get those pom-poms? I wish ours were that shiny.
We'll get a shot of those in a second here.
Moeller to inbound. Moeller over to Hislop. Hislop back to Moeller. Moeller up, oh, stolen away. Butler over to McFate. McFate goes up, misses it. Oh, and she's fouled. Zoe Hislop gets fouled pretty good there. Griff, when they were throwing the t-shirts, I gave Little Shopper a little bit of a hard time. He threw a lob that barely squeaked into the first row, and I'm like, Ethan, dude, you're a catcher. You got to have a better arm than that. I don't know if he heard me or not. No, no offense there to Little Shopper. That's over to Hislop. You see? Ouch, Griff. Griff, I was just about to say before Hislop got fouled that this Rivendell press continues to give the Lady Cats some fits tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Takes a coordinated effort and good passing decisions to get through.
Speaking of good pass, that was a nice pass into Bailey, who missed it, then got a rebound and put it back in.
Yeah, good positioning by Lily Bailey.
It is. So Hazen's going to get into a press of their own, but that's broken by McFate. McFate, nice bounce pass over to Butler, who misses. But I think Butler's going to head to the line for two. Yep, she is. Foul on Macy Moeller, her first. Oh, Butler hits her first. Griff, I might have been off a point for Riley Butler. But I don't know.
Okay.
I had her as 3. I heard Brent Curtis over there say 4. Oh, Lily Bailey again, then gets a rebound out to Papineau. For 3, Harley Papineau.
That's a great rebound and pass by Lily Bailey.
That was a great find over there to see Papineau open in the corner.
Really heads up play.
Yeah, very. Griff, was there a foul called there? I don't really know what happened.
I don't think so. I think there was a collision. I don't know.
Injury,
what
maybe?
with. Yeah. With a Rivendell player, number 5 from Rivendell.
It's up to McFate. McFate's going to try and take it all the way to the rim. Goes up off the back rim, no good. Butler gets the rebound, misses. Then McFate gets it. Oh, and McFate goes up and is fouled. I tell you, Griff, she has had a pretty darn good game for these Rivendell Raptors. Like Alex McFate has 12.
Yeah, McFate and Tilden are continuing to give Hazen fits.
Yeah. Tilden, just because you said she's kind of big and fast.
Yeah, she's a tough matchup for any of these Hazen players.
She is, because like you said, Ali Gabory is tall. Ali's pretty fast, but she's not as fast as Tilden, but Gabory has her beat in the strength department.
That's right.
Griff, did she hit the first free throw? I think so.
Yes.
Oh, lefty Jeffrey from downtown, as you see Tyler Revard run out of the gym.
So that's Macy making a really good defensive play there, causing Rivendell to travel.
Yeah, very.
She picked up a couple of fouls trying to play defense on the other end.
Hislop.
And, yeah.
Yep. Hislop bounced pass into Jeffrey over to Moeller. Sorry to cut you off there, Griff.
Yeah, and there she is again trying to make a defensive play. That is kind of just her style, and she's going to pick up a few fouls from time to time. But it's been working for her and the Wildcats this season.
McFate's shot's no good. Hislop got the rebound. That's up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey, that's a great find into Papineau. Up and around the rim, good. Bucket and the bruise for Harley Papineau. Oh, man. Harley Papineau, second Lady Cat to enter double figures tonight. Ali Gabory in for Lily Bailey. Olivia Davison in for Macy Moeller. See, Papineau gets really low on her free throw form.
Yeah.
Whatever works, though. You know, that's one thing that you're never going to change in basketball, Griff. Everybody has their own unique free throw form.
Oh, yeah.
Or routine.
For sure.
Rick Barry shot underhanded.
Yeah, right.
Griff, I'm pulling out all the stops tonight. Speaking of stops, Ali Gabory gets one.
That was a really heads-up defensive play.
It was. See, Griff, all my analogies that I make with popular athletes, turn into something that happens on the floor, and Natalie Jeffrey cans the tray ball. Oh, man, that puts lefty Jeffrey at 9. Oh, and a good D. See the good D by Jeffrey there, though, to mess up the shot?
Great recovery.
Oh, McFate launches it, no good. Oh, and there's Tilden, like you said, Griff. Comes in out of nowhere with the rebound and the finish.
Yeah, she's being guarded by somebody way shorter than her. Able to sneak in there for the rebound over the shorter players.
Nice way to break the press there for the Lady Cats. Ooh, Hislop 3, no good. Nice attempt there by Zoe Hislop. So Alexis Christensen in for Zoe Hislop, Caitlin Davison in for Harley Papineau. Griff, I'm interested to see if we'll see some of these other JV girls come in.
There are a lot of them that are capable. I know Caitlin is kind of the star of that team, but you know what? I don't know their names very well. Let me just take a look at your
Oh, here, Griff, it's down here.
Okay. There's a couple of players. I can try and remember their names that I've been watching all year. Bethany Conway and Tessa Luther are a couple of names that I don't know. I think we'll see. You know, this isn't, this is the playoffs. This isn't really the time to try and get all your players minutes and
That is unless you're up big, I suppose.
Unless you're up big. So, but yeah, there's some of these JV players are definitely capable of performing in this, even these high stakes games.
Yeah. Take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, out of the timeout here, we'll see what happens. As like you said, Caitlin Davison kind of the star of that team. So not surprising to see her get some minutes tonight on varsity.
Oh, for sure. And she's really proven her worth here.
She's hit a 3. She's had a couple free throws. She had a free throw, a layup.
Yep.
That's into McFate. McFate's picked up by Christensen. Look at the good speed by Christensen. Harry Bissett would be happy with that, I tell you. The speed on the soccer field. I almost said soccer diamond. Oh, Butler. That was a contested 3, Griff.
Yeah, Man, that's the problem with playing against these teams that have really good outside shooting. That's a good defensive play, but they made 3 points out of it anyway. But Natalie answers right back.
Yes, converted on the beautiful layup on the other end. That just looked so clean, Griff. Right in and then right off the glass. She is the third Lady Cat in double figures tonight. It's up. Oh, Jeffrey tried to get the rebound. Christensen almost got the rebound. Griff, Lily Castle coming back in. Lily Castle comes in for Olivia Davison. That's into Butler. Butler over to Austin. Austin inside to McFate. Fade out to Butler. I'm surprised she didn't shoot that. Noise with it. Noise out to McFate. Oh, McFate tried to look to Butler and couldn't get it.
Really good defense by Lily Castle on that play. She's guarding guards and forwards.
Yeah.
Kind of both at the same time. A little bit of a Draymond Green action out there.
Don't like that comparison, but that's okay.
Back when Draymond was good.
Yeah, right? See, there you go. He turned it around. Turned it around, Griff. You turned around your analogy. I think she could shoot better than Draymond Green. I think if it was up to Lily Castle or Draymond Green in the three-point contest, I'd put my money on Lily Castle. Draymond Green's jump shot is ugly. It's like Dick Barnett almost. I don't know if you know who that is, Griff.
I don't know. That's probably old even for me.
He's way older than me, 60s, 70s, I think. He used to like kick his feet backwards when he shot. But he was a New York Knicks legend. See, Griff had to go way back in the record books to get that one. That's into Gabourey. Gabourey to Papineau. Who Papineau over to Lily Castle. Lily Castle out to Jeffrey for three. Up, no good. Castle tries for the rebound and it's knocked out of bounds. So the Lady Cats will get it back.
It's a more nice play by Lily Castle there. A little bit of a nice catch on that pass underneath. Inside-outside pass, and then fighting for the rebound against two players and gets possession.
I think she set it up for Rivendell to knock it out of bounds, too. That was beautiful. Over to Christensen. Another three. You can count on it. That's 17 for Alexis Christensen, Griff.
It's pretty impressive.
It is.
I think we were without her in the last game of the season for Hazen.
Yep.
But she is coming back and really playing a big part here.
That's one thing you notice for a freshman. Alexis Christensen has been a key player on this team.
I went to town meeting day today, and I met, I'm not sure, it might be her mother or aunt or grandmother or something.
Somebody in the family of Alexis
Said
Christensen.
that Alexis was going to be playing tonight, and I said that's very good because we're going to need her.
Yes. And it has paid off big time. Caitlin Davison comes in for Natalie Jeffrey. It's in Davison back to Christensen. Caitlin's like, I don't want to run the point. I've done it all year. You take it. It's into Papineau. Oh, Papineau, nice bump to Gabourey, bucket and the bruise. Beautiful by Ali Gabourey. I tell you, that was a nice dump pass inside. Good dump inside. Right through the contact off the glass for the beautiful finish. Now she's going to go to the line to try and convert it. Gabourey, free throw up. Free throw good. Kylie Taylor comes in for Savannah Gray of the Rivendell Raptors. So Griff, that puts Ali Gabourey 1 point away from being the fourth Lady Cat in double figures.
That's pretty impressive considering that she has spent a lot of time on the bench. They're being pretty careful with her on trying not to keep her in foul trouble.
Yeah. Oh, almost stolen by Christensen. Oh, and then Elizabeth Noyes steps out of bounds and turns it over. So the Lady Cats will get it back. Griffin, all of a sudden the Lady Cats are up by 21.
Big lead, yeah. I don't know, just an opinion. But, one of the things I was talking about earlier in the game was how Rivendell has 8 players. They also had a day of school. No, probably not a day of school, but then whatever it is,
maybe, you never know.
2-hour trip up here. They're looking fatigued, and
Yeah.
they kind of have every right to be.
Maybe it's from all that voting today. I guess it depends what state they vote in, Griff, because in Vermont, if you're going to be 18 by the time of the presidential primary, or by the time of the presidential election, you can vote at 17.
That's very cool.
Oh, stolen almost by Caitlin Davison. But I believe the steal will go to Alexis Christensen. Griff, I am waiting for somebody to pick off a long pass because I have the best football analogy you've ever heard.
All right, I'm trying to think who it could be. Like Rod Woodson?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'll just...
Somebody you've mentioned on the broadcast before.
excited to hear it.
Rebound down by Gabourey. Griff, it is somebody you mentioned on the broadcast before. If that helps you out any.
Okay.
So out to Christensen. Ooh, Christensen up inside, no good. Gabourey gets the rebound. Gabourey gets the rebound again, misses. That's another thing. Gabourey gets a lot of rebounds.
Yeah.
Butler tries the three, no good.
Yeah, Allie spends a lot of time kind of as the only forward amongst four kind of
Guards,
point guards and shooting guards. And when that's the case, she's kind of down by herself trying to get rebounds, but that's the thing is that she's so good at getting rebounds that's totally fine, and she converts a lot of offensive rebounds into points.
Nice find inside to Gabourey. Scoop off the glass, no good. Or around the rim and no good, I should say. Griff, I will say the analogy before the game's over, just so you can hear it.
Okay.
There you hear Caitlin Davison, the 8th grader, calling it out on the floor. Everybody match up. That's into Day. Day for three, and she got it.
They ran that play in the first quarter, or in the first half too. They kind of set a screen like they're playing soccer, set up the wall.
Yep.
And get a wide open.
Ooh, that's inside to Gabourey. Gabourey up off the glass, she got it.
Wow.
Griff, that makes her the 4th Lady Cat in double figures tonight. Very impressive scoring night for the Lady Cats. And a foul called. Griff, what are they doing to Little Shopper over there?
I don't know, some kind of...
Are they stepping on him? What's going on? They need him Thursday night. Noise at the foul line, and she makes the first. I don't know what they're doing over there, Griff. I'm confused.
Must be very important. Some kind of preparation for the Barry Auditorium, I think.
Could be. It is Little Shopper's first trip to the Barry Auditorium, so. As it is a lot of the kids on the Hazen team, actually, Griff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, I thought Caitlin Davison hit that buzzer beater right there, Griff.
That was as close as you could get.
That is called highway robbery right there. Oh, Griff, Little Shopper is back on his feet.
All right.
I don't really know what they were doing over there.
Yeah. This definitely looks like the -- 1 team in Division III boys basketball over there. That's that's what I would.
Yeah, you see, we got Carter Hill over there. Little Shopper's over there. I think Jaden Baker's in that mess somewhere. Aisha Gould's over there. Tyler Revard's over there. Isaiah Baker's over there. Cody Davison's in there somewhere.
The usual suspects.
Yep. Derek Sauls is right here. And we'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. I saw Buckets Benway tonight, so I know he's here. Oh, Cody Hall's over there too. I don't know what Carter Hill's doing, but.
tell you what he's doing. He's showing his spirit.
Where did he find that shirt? Man. Are those the shirts they threw out? I hope not. They might be kid shirts, Griff. Oh, stolen by Caitlin Davison. She's going to go right to the rim for the finish. Wow. 8 points for Caitlin. Solid debut. Oh, yes. Offensive foul called, and it's going to go back to the Lady Cats.
Looks like that was a moving screen call, right? Is that right?
That was an offensive, Griff.
Yeah. Okay.
But yes, I believe it was an illegal pick. Ooh, and a travel call on Caitlin Davison. I think she just slid her foot too far on the pump fake. That's into McFate. She is picked up and played tight D on by Caitlin Davison. Ooh, almost stolen by Alexis Christensen. That's over to Tilden. Griff, there's that speed you were talking about by Adele Tilden.
She's being guarded by Lily, but just burned her when Lily tried to go for a steal attempt.
That's up, and Christensen has got 19, Griff.
Wow. Speaking of being burned.
Yeah.
Burned the whole team.
She has. Griff, you know, I always get a kick out of that student section over there. It seems like they're always having fun, especially the boys. Oh, we got a nice little cheer squad over there by Little Shopper at Carter Hill. One of the younger folks. Platoon swap. We got Natalie Jeffries coming in. Lily Bailey came in. Macy Moeller came in. Coming off is Caitlin Davison, Lily Castle, and Allie Gabbery. And a timeout. So we'll take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621. Open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh, it's you. I was just checking to make sure we were good for spots.
Interesting. The Rivendell coach decided to, I don't know if this is somebody who's a coach tell me if this is some kind of strategic thing or not, but this is kind of, I think, the second time that Hazen has made a big substitution, and then the Rivendell coach called a timeout. Maybe he wants to see who's going to be on the court before he starts to talk to his team. I don't know.
I suppose it could be a strategy, Griff.
It could just be a coincidence. Who knows?
Yep. That's into Jeffrey. Jeffrey over to Christensen. Ooh, Christensen. That was a nice pass attempt over to Lily Bailey. That's into McFate. McFate over to Butler. Butler tries the three, no good. Rebound down Jeffrey. So Griff, well, there's still a lot of game left, so I won't ask just yet. So, ooh, Jeffrey picks it up. Oh, and Alexis Christensen.
It's like she planned that. She drove inside, passed it out on the ground, watched it trickle towards half court, and then was wide open for a three in the corner.
Yes, she is at 22, Griff. 22 points.
If she planned that play, then she's a genius. But either way, it was a great shot.
Yes, she's at 22. That's into McFate. McFate had a good first quarter, Griff, and then really cooled down for the Rivendell Raptors.
Yeah, I wonder if that has more to do with, it could be,
Hazen's defense improving.
Hazen's defense. When you're taking those long-range shots, fatigue really becomes a factor. And if you're not getting your power from your legs, then you're not able to get enough power to make those shots go.
Oh, that's into Lily Bailey. Bailey looked and went back out. Christensen, that's a tough shot. Rebound down Macy Moeller. Macy Moeller, she gets, well, I thought she got fouled, but missed. All right, Griff, I'll say my football analogy. Well, I'll wait for the next long pass.
Okay.
Should have just said it right there. It's more of a quarterback to a receiver than it is an interception. So you'll like it, Griff, I'm sure. Oh, and an offensive call on Christensen. So now Caitlin Davison comes in for Alexis Christensen. That looks like it knocked the wind out of him, Griff.
Yeah, that was quite a collision.
It was. That was like getting sacked by Vince Wilfork. If that makes any sense to you, Griff. I'm sure you might not know who that is,
Well,
but
Wilfork's got a little bit of size on Alexis, but yeah, it was a big collision at least.
it was. I don't know. Might have hit her at the same speed that Wilfork did. Griff, I think everybody in this gym can run faster than Vince Wilfork. No offense to Vince, because I love the guy, but great defensive end for the, or great defensive tackle. Butler 3 up, no good. Rebound down Hislop. Ooh, Jeffrey looked like she wanted to shoot the 3, didn't. Back to Jeffrey. She'll float that one up though. No good. Ooh, that's on the floor. Recovered by Day. Day takes it up. Day over to Taylor. Oh, Taylor to McFate. McFade over to Taylor. Taylor inside to Butler. Butler to Taylor. Taylor to Day. Day for 3, and she got it.
Man,
Griff, that puts Cora Day at 16.
really no lead is safe enough against this Rivendell shooting. Well, it's a pretty good lead right now. I'm happy with where Hazen's at, but still, their shooting is pretty incredible.
Griff, if you ever hear me laughing periodically, it's because I'm looking at whatever the boys are doing over there from time to time. McFate spin. Do you see Carter Hill, Griff?
You know what?
That is the definition of school spirit.
I might try and keep Carter Hill off of the stream.
Yeah, that would probably be good, Griff.
Just for the sanity of our viewers. I don't know. We'll see what I can do.
I was just talking about, did you see his headband? I mean, you can look, but you don't have to show the camera.
Okay.
Oh, stolen by Caitlin Davison. And she's fouled. That's going to put Hazen in the bonus. Caitlin's going to head to the line. And the 5th foul for Kylie Taylor. Lily Bailey in for Macy Moeller. You're fucking Cody Hall. What in the world? Davison's first free throw, up and good. Griff, that puts her at 9, Griff.
9. This has been a really great debut for her.
It has indeed.
Definitely contributed a lot to this
She
where we're at
has.
in the game right now.
Griff, that is her, she's the 5th Wildcat in double figures. And the shot is good by Savannah Gray. Davison brings it up. Davison over to Hislop. Hislop out to Jeffrey. She'll try a 3. It's up and no good. Bailey right there for the rebound. Griff, we're going to see the other 8th grader here, Tessa Luther.
Yep.
Tessa Luther checks in for Zoe Hislop.
Tessa's another player who's had a really good JV year.
Yep,
Great to see her get some minutes here.
it is. Last 2 minutes and 54 seconds of the game. I reckon Tim Whitney's probably going to let her go.
And like Caitlin as an 8th grader.
Yes. The two mesh very well together.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of a Pippen and Jordan kind of thing going on in the JV games.
It is. Maybe when you throw Lily Castle in there, you get a Rodman. That is a great move by Caitlin Davison.
Yeah.
Even though she does not get the basket, that's a great move.
Yeah, she burned the person guarding her, careened into the middle, under the basket there, took a left-handed layup. Wasn't able to get it to fall, but that is not the move of a 8th grade basketball player.
No, that is an experienced varsity player move. And the free throw is good by Alex McFate. So Griff, McFate and Cora Day have had very good games for Rivendell. So that's number 5 and 15. Missed her second. Ooh, missed that one too. Davison with the rebound. That's up to Davison. Ooh, that's over to Jeffrey. I saw Tim Whitney duck for cover there. It's over to Bailey. Bailey shot up, no good. Oh, Griff, here's my reference. That looked like Phillip Rivers to LaDainian Tomlinson.
Okay, gotcha. Very nice. But it looked like it was...
Prime Phillip Rivers at that, I should say.
It looks like we had a... Oh, man, what's the guy's name? McCourty?
Devin McCourty.
Nally came in there just like Devin McCourty and broke up the pass, or broke up the,
He did.
broke up the finish.
Should say either Devin or Jason McCourty, as there's two of them. We'd like to take a second to thank our sponsor, Willie's Store, 533-2621, open every day, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. If any of you have never been to the Willie's Store, you should check it out. Very great store in Greensboro by the lake, by historic Caspian Lake. Tell you, if you can't find something you like at Willie's Store, there's something wrong with you. Willie's Store has pretty much everything. I mean, I think I make a good point. It's hard not to find something at Willie's Store.
What is it? I think Lance always says, if they don't have it, you don't need it.
Yeah. I think that sums up Willie's Store pretty well. 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A 76-52 lead for the Hazen Lady Cats. Oh, that's into Lexus Austin, and she gets the basket. Griff, everybody for the Rivendell team has scored. Oh, traveling call. It's going to be Rivendell's ball. Everybody is telling Tessa Luther to shoot that three. Oh, Griffin, here comes Haley Michaud.
All right.
Griff, Haley Michaud had a really good season on JV as well.
Absolutely.
I think she could be more like the Rodman. She's a rebounder.
Oh, definitely.
Haley Michaud comes in for Lily Bailey.
Yeah, tough fighter for rebounds underneath the basket. She's really good inside presence for the JV team this year.
Alex McFate at the line again. Hits it! McFate makes her first. McFate a very good shooter, Griff.
Yeah, one thing, I want to shout out this Rivendell team. They came up here and played really, really well. They shoot really well. They play a really good press, and their offense is just silky smooth passing and cutting. And you can tell they're a really good team.
Over to Davison. She'll try a three. Why not? Ooh, rebound down Davison. Listen to Jeffrey. Jeffrey over to Davison. No shot clock, so they can just, all the time in the world. Tessa Luther over to Caitlin Davison. Oh, Griff, you see the other JV girls coming down too. Good to see. Timeout for Tim Whitney as he wants to get his subs in. So Griff, he's going to send in Chloe LaFlamme and Bethany Conway.
Yep. Yeah, so this is going to be our last game of the season. I just want to mention that, let's see, I'm looking at the season stats here for the Lady Cats. They started out this season 1-7, and so after winning this game, they got a really big game ahead of them against, I think it's West Rutland, who has like 0 or 1 losses on the year.
0.
So that's going to
They're
be
undefeated.
That's going to be a real tough game for them. But after starting 1-7,
Oh, Griff, look at this. We got the JV squad out here.
hey, they had a great season. After starting 1-7, if you were to tell me that the Hazen girls were going to have a home playoff game and win it, then I'd have told you you were crazy. But they worked really hard the second half of the season, really turned the team around, and here they are. Well, they're on the bench.
The Flam.
The JV team here. But
Hey, this JV team had a great season as well.
they did, yeah.
It's over to the Flam. Flam out to Luther. Oh, and it's out of bounds, and White's going to get it back. Griff, good to see all the JV girls get minutes here.
You know, they definitely earned it.
Good to see them get to play together one more time. That's into Conway.
Yeah, this is a pretty good sneak
Conway
preview
to
of what
Davison.
next season's going to look like for
Yep.
the Lady Cats.
Davison to Conway. Stolen away. Look at that. Haley Michaud's very fast as well. Up. Rebound down by Haley Michaud. Look at that. Great rebound, just like I said, Griff.
Yeah, tough battles for rebounds from her.
Griff, Tim Whitney is not going to be mad at this game at all. With 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 1.3, Griff. They're going to stop the clock at 1.3 seconds.
So who is your player of the game, James?
Oh, I did not mention that, Griff. I'll go with Alexis Christensen.
I got to
tonight.
go with Alexis Christensen.
She had 22.
She played pretty incredibly here.
She did.
Oh, geez.
Oh, ouch. Oh,
Haley trying to go for the ball there.
you got to respect the hustle by Haley Michaud, though.
Definitely.
She hit the wall hard.
You know, I think it's about time we upgrade the padding on these walls. Some of these teams.
These have been here since 72. No, I don't know if they've been here that long, but
Man,
Griff, these are,
Haley is tough.
she is. Very tough. Lily Castle's going to come in for her. Last 1.3 seconds here in the game. But you are right, Griff. Haley's a tough, tough cookie.
Yeah, and that's a sneak preview of what it's going to be like with her on varsity, just hustling.
Not afraid of anything on the floor.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the final here, folks. A 76-56 win for the Hazen Lady Cats. Thank you all for joining us all season long. I have had a blast. I'm James Salvis. I got Griff on the camera. We got Leaf on tech. Thank you all for joining us with a great year of basketball here with Hardwick Community Television. So thank you all very much. Thank our sponsors for sponsoring us all year long. We appreciate it, and we will see you next season.
HCTV, channel 16 on your cable dial is changing to channel 1080. Switch over now, as the change will go into effect by May 2020.